38,000 students. Texas State University is a Hispanic-serving institution located in San Marcos, Texas, along the I-35 Innovation Corridor between San Antonio and Austin. The university is designated as a research university under the Carnegie classification and is ranked within the top 20% of all U.S. institutions, reporting to the National Science Foundation Higher Education Research and Development Survey. The Xiphophorus Genetics Stock Center has been housed on the Texas State campus since 1993 and supports education and research conducted by investigators who use fish models to discover solutions to human diseases. It has been continuously funded by the National Institutes of Health under the Office of Research Infrastructure Program and is one of 7 Texas State University-level centers playing a key role in fostering research and educational collaborations among faculty, students, companies, government, and other external partners. The Stock Center was originally established in the early 1930s by Dr. Myron Gordon at Cornell University, later moved to the New York Aquarium, and eventually to the American Museum of Natural History before being transferred to Texas State University. The different Xiphophorus species were collected throughout Central America in habitats ranging from clear, fast-flowing rivers to murky, stagnant ponds. The center started with just 12 species and now maintains 23 of the 26 documented species of Xiphophorus, including 60 distinct genetic lines. Among them, there are at least 8 species that are confined to extremely small geographic areas and are threatened by human habitat destruction. Several Xiphophorus species have already been listed as endangered, and others are extinct in the wild. The center also hosts several high-quality Xiphophorus genomes, functional genomic resources, as well as bioinformatic pipelines and a high-performance computer cluster to support biomedical research. Xiphophorus are small, live-bearing fish that serve as animal models to study a broad range of research topics, including cancer, obesity, embryology, genetics, evolution, ecology, physiology, and behavior. Although Xiphophorus fishes belong to different species, they are able to produce fertile interspecies hybrids. However, such hybrid offspring suffer from incompatible genetic interactions. This means some of the interacting gene pairs in different species don't work as normal in the hybrid, leading to decreased hybrid fitness. Such negative interactions lead to either disease or disease-associated genetic dysregulation, similar to human conditions. Therefore, by studying these phenotypes and underlying genetic interactions, we can understand the etiology of human disease. Extensive use of the Xiphophorus interspecies hybrids for gene mapping has made the Xiphophorus gene map the 5th highest density among vertebrates in numbers of genes assigned. Since there are 23 different species to form hybrid crosses and a fully annotated gene map, the genetic interactions and potential questions are endless. The Stock Center has also extended their research program to include other model species, such as Medaka and zebrafish. The techniques to produce transgenic fish or make CRISPR gene knockouts requires the ability to isolate one-cell stage embryos under a stereomicroscope, which is not possible to obtain from a live-bearing fish like Xiphophorus. Medaka, which is a close relative to Xiphophorus, is an egg layer, and methods using transgenesis and gene knockouts to functionally study Xiphophorus gene candidates in Medaka have been developed. The Xiphophorus melanoma oncogene was introduced into the Medaka genome by Dr. Manfred Schartl, and these fish now develop cancer in the same way as is observed in the Xiphophorus hybrid models. The Xiphophorus Genetics Stock Center provides fish from more than 60 genetic strains to scientists from over 30 laboratories in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Germany. These laboratories depend on strains available from the Stock Center, along with custom hybrids for their own research questions. The Stock Center produces hundreds of such fish each year and aids with husbandry and genetic questions. With a dedicated team of research scientists, staff, and students, the Xiphophorus Genetics Stock Center's goal is to seek fundamental knowledge about the nature and behavior of Xiphophorus species and enhance the application of Xiphophorus for biomedical research.